So... I'll just wait for 10 minutes to see if anybody joins. Actually, I'll just wait for 5. So, I'll just mute myself until the 4 minutes are up, and then I'll begin the Deadlock Protocol mission.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Okay, since it's getting close to the 5-minute mark, I'm gonna show off the Warframes that I have so far. I have the Titania Prime, as you can see, and let me just switch to this. And I have the Ash Prime, the Chroma Prime, the Ember Prime, Excalibur, which was my first Warframe. Next is Umbra, then Hydroid Prime, Inaros, Limbo, which I recently unlocked since I had it ready to claim for a very long time, and I finally got around to claiming Limbo. Necros Prime, Nidus, Oberon Prime, Octavia, the Revenant, the Volt Prime, which was my very first Prime Warframe, and lastly, Zephyr Prime. So yeah, that's all the primes that I have so far. There's a few that I've built that is being ready to be claimed, but I'm waiting until I get the free Warframe slot, which is in the Nightwave event, is level or
Welcome.
rank 27. Is that right? 27? Yeah, 27. Which I could always use free Warframe slots.
That's all from me.
Hey, just give me a second here. Let's bring up the microphone volume up a little bit and the game audio slightly up. Alright. Hopefully there's not too much buzzing. Alright, since the 5-minute mark is up, I'm going to do the Deadlock Protocol mission. Once it loads up, and here we go. Yeah. The Deadlock Protocol. A power struggle within the Corpus Elite has erupted. Seek control. Nef Anyo looks to the past, to the very origins of the Corpus itself. Alright, so let's do it. Let us begin.
Seven for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes, trawling for old things. By prophet and void. By the blessed handless founder,
Here's the new
we
Warframe.
hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Alright.
Solaris. Be you Sumper, Male Agent, Crud Diver, or Pit Boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nathaniel, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Neth, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
Alright. So, where do we need to go? Oh, to Venus. Alright. Decipher the Deadlock. Alright. Oh, it's an interception mission.
Sparky! Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one.
Hey.
Listen up. This Deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one found by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
Always. too loud, even though nobody is watching from what I can tell with the chat tab that's on regular OBS. Normally I would stream with Streamlabs OBS, but for some reason it doesn't want to show Warframe on the preview, and it's just a black screen. So since I already have it set up on the regular OBS, I use that to stream Warframe. Using the regular OBS for the stream tomorrow that I'm going to be doing. And maybe the stream that I'm planning might be boring, but
It's not alright. Patching through.
but I don't really have any ideas.
Like all of you, I was born poor, with but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But, as an orphan, or, as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Grant. The corpus became my family.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
Oh, I didn't notice that there's 3 rounds of this. Right. Same drill as before. Go in, capture the points, and then hold them. There you are. There we are. That's part of the panel. I thought it was an enemy. Stay away from the terminals.
As my wealth blossomed and my humility grew vast, I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back.
Already on it, Utico. Give me a second here. checking something real quick. Okay. I was just checking something real quick. Is that well, judging by the OBS thing, the microphone chart is lower than normally.
Very special, very secret succession program.
Or at least I think it
wasn't
is,
a Tiffany.
anyway.
It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come.
The brass, Sumaka. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk
Alright.
soon. The brass.
Alright, first mission completed. Let me just change the chat tab to... I can't really do that while I'm on the loading screen, so...
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Alright. Now to head to Fortuna and talk to Utigo. At least I think her name is pronounced Utigo. The stream is pretty stable after tinkering with the bitrate. Because before it would do its encoding overload after, well, during the loading screens. But now it looks like it's pretty stable, which is good. Alright, Utigo. What's our next move?
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvis was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur, he had real power. Our heir inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvis Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Will do. let's bring the volume up a bit more. Okay. Hopefully the commentary isn't too loud. There's no way for me to tell until I finish streaming and looked. On to the next mission. Oh, and the encoding overload just went for a few seconds. And it's back to being stable. Volunteers.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they'll look like. See what you can find.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, I didn't fall out. There's lava there. Okay.
It's, right. It's a great, big hand.
Is it moving?
Granum Tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can.
That didn't sound good.
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
Not sure.
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen one before. Small, though. About as big as a person. Patch me into the system. Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Anyo, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the
It's like a regular
Solaris,
mobile defense mission.
aspirations are nothing. Return our Solaris brothers and sisters, or to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno thugs. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make.
This is almost finished. Finding what we're looking for. Oops. You think that's not a automatic? What's it called? Why does it really have to spend a revive?
Ready now?
Alright.
Protein trace spiking. It's time! Send in the next volunteer!
They're gearing up for something.
Let's go find out what they're ready for.
No! This What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
Alright.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
Seems like the coded sources are teleported probably to the Protea Warframe. But I won't find out until later on in the mission.
What is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Alright. Bet they want me to head back to Fortuna after I get out of here. And we're out. And the coding in Overload just went up, and it's back, and now it's down again. And now it's stable again. At least it's only the...
We'll be waiting for you, Outworlder.
At least it's just the loading screens is when the encoding overloads, and not the game. And I was right, they want me back in Fortuna. Right. Let's see what we got from that station, or Corpus ship, or whichever it's called.
Solaris United.
To the Corpus Board and my many, many supporters across the Origin system, everyone is asking, when will I, Nephonio, end this unprofitable, squabbling deadlock? People are saying, Nephonio's perfect for the big seat, a visionary, an exemplar, a protege of the great founder himself, Parvos Granum. Friends, our time is at hand.
Okay. Right, going the wrong way. Hey there, you to go. Hey there again, Utica. Not sure how you got from there to here so fast.
How many kids are going to grow up in the vents because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
UD. There's a vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
Credits.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead, with the united board behind him, will be held for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
Right. Now to head back to my orbiter and see where I need to go next. I don't know why the chat tab keeps switching to the clan tab. Alright. Alright, where am I heading? Oh, to Phobos.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area.
Alright.
If you make it across, keep an eye out for our people. They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Overshot where I was supposed to go.
Crews, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
Yep.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
I'd pay top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What? Tenno? Again? Not today. As Parvos' heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your Neff is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
before. When I
It has
joined the
been
mission.
so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
By the void, you are alive! My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me.
So Protea's a time-based Warframe. And there it is.
But at the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Nef-Onyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck. What the hell? Outworlder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Truth? Repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
So Protea has a time-based abilities. It's a time-based Warframe. I kind of hope that it's like the Umbra Warframe where I don't need to get materials to build it and all that, that I can just get it as soon as I finish the mission. If not, then knowing the game parts of, well, Protea would probably be RNG based. Which I hope it's the former, where after I do the mission I would have the Protea Warframe. Not just the blueprint and all that. The Warframe itself. Much like when I did the mission for Umbra.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Protea Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
What's that? Zora's blueprint.
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Alright. Where do I need to go to get cards for it? Oh, Europa. Or Europa. At least it's not. At least it isn't like one of those that you have to figure out or look up how to get the parts for it. That would have been very annoying.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
Alright, so it's a spy mission. Which I probably should have used a Warframe, like maybe the Ash Prime. Invisible. I think it would set off the security cameras.
Looks like a partial find. Let's see if Anyo's cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. Now, that's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough.
Sounded like it's an audio log.
That's not the good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone.
Okay, this might take a second attempt to do, since I didn't see that laser coming right at me.
I am calling it the Spectre Particle. As my Archimedeans explain, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Now to head to the last vault, and hopefully I don't trigger the alarms immediately. These are way different than I just fell through the elevator. No clue how that happened. Okay. With the update, it remade the corpus levels, so they're completely different, as you can probably tell. There we go. Alright, gotta head to the top of that.
Harrisburg think they control us. They hit our research site for the Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Parvos Granum originated Spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Probably has to head back to Fortuna. Let's find out. Let's see.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
Alright, let's see how long it will take. Oh, no time at all. Okay. For some reason I thought it would take 24 hours or some ridiculous amount. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. One of the dogs was barking outside of my computer room. Okay.
A weapon? Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
I'm guessing it's a melee weapon. Or... oh wait, yeah, there it is. Let's try it. put mods on this. Well,
You're too late!
too late to do that
Tributes
now.
are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
This was not the deal, Anyo. We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry. I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty, the fleet's going to blow. And Welder, abort.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you'd theoretically have all the time in the world.
Let's see if your theory's right, Yumiko. Once I intercept the treasurer and get the coin from him.
Biz. I don't think they made it.
Outwelder? Yudi, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus. There. Our red jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the specter particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right. Charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Welder. Now bring the rest home.
Sparking again. And nothing. And we can't pause it.
Full charge.
Alright.
Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Dang it.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
That cunning. Outwelder, you've got to get out of there. She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it. There's got to be an opening. Maybe while she's reversing the temporal field. There's got to be an opening. Maybe while she's reversing the temporal field.
You can already tell this is gonna take a while.
There's got to be an opening. Maybe while she's reversing the temporal field. interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it.
Two more bars.
That's it. The cycle's degrading. She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the...
One bar.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
That's my charge. Charge. Nice.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The protein trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
Destroyed.
Temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
It happened.
Our people are calling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
We're out. Let's see if I got it. No, didn't look like it. I think the chat just said there's a thumper in Cetus. How did that work?
Solaris, we are reunited. Parents to children. Family to family. Take this time to hold one another. For tomorrow our struggle continues. We will persevere. Know that our emancipation is writ in the stars. With Solaris and Tenno united.
And it looks like I was right that I have to build the Protea Warframe. Alright, let's see what's needed for the Protea. And I'm gonna have to look up where to get the chassis, the neuroptics, and the systems. And I guess I'll call it a stream here. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you did, be sure to come follow me if you haven't already. And also, come subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I'll put in the... I'll put the command, and I'm not sure if the Streamlabs bot can do that. Let's see. And it doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. And I'll probably, if I'm able to, I'll highlight the stream and put it on YouTube when I'm finished with my 2-week break from doing videos because of IRL stuff. Hey there, Jack. This is my first Kubro, by the way. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and stay home, stay safe, and until next time, later haters.